Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you a Crystallizing Teaks guide for woodcutting training. So what is Crystallize? Well, what Crystallize does is when activated, it will increase the experience by 50% at the cost of yielding no resources. I'll explain later how it works. The requirements are you need the Light Within quest complete, which is quite a long quest, but it has other great rewards as well. You also must be on ancient spellbooks and ancient prayers as well. The current location I'm using is the Tai Buo Wanai Hardwood Grove. Now some of you might remember this place from cutting mahogany logs for money. The fastest way to get here is by using the Tai Buo Wanai Teleport Scroll, which is a clue scroll reward, or you can buy it off the GE, they're fairly cheap anyways. You also need 100 trading sticks to enter. For equipment setup, I have an augmented crystal hatchet, which is from Invention. The perks I use are Hone 5, which increases the success rate of cutting logs by 10%, and Wise 3, which increases the overall experience by 3%. I have full lumberjack outfit, which gives 5% XP boost to woodcutting and is obtainable from temple trekking. On my offhand, I'm wearing a Tome of Frost, which supplies unlimited water runes for Crystallize. The rest of my equipment is just filled with prayer bonus gear, as it slows down the prayer drain rate of light form. The aura I'm using is Tier 1 Lumberjack aura, which increases the success rate of cutting logs by 3%. I don't have enough loyalty points for a higher tier aura, but I don't really think it matters too much here. I mean, teaks are really easy to successfully chop anyways. Also, for anyone who's curious, log splitting scrimshaw does not work with Crystallize due to a recent update. In my inventory setup, I have 2 Super Prayer Renewals and 2 Super Prayer Flasks. Although not everyone's going to have Super Prayer Potions, just bring a few regular Prayer Potions. The familiars I have are 3 Beaver Pouches, which boost your woodcutting levels by 2. Now I'm not sure whether having 6% Avatar works better here, but I decided to use Beavers anyways. Fire, Chaos, and Soul Runes are for Crystallize spell. I also have additional trading sticks and Tai Buo Wanai teleport scrolls. The rest of my inventory is filled with strong woodcutting urns. There was a bug that Crystallize would not fill the urns, but this was fixed recently. Perfect Juju woodcutting potions are also helpful here. Basically, these potions have a 5% chance to cut 2 logs at once, awarding full XP for both. I didn't put them in my inventory because I used Perfect Plus potions, which retains the effects of all Perfect Juju potions, and lasts 4 hours. Although if you don't have access to Perfect Plus potions, simply buy a Perfect Juju woodcutting potion off the GE, and each dose will last 1 hour. So how does Crystallize work? Well, when you click Crystallize from your spellbook, you target a nearby tree. What happens is the tree will look crystal for 30 seconds. Every successful cut, you gain 50% more XP than normal, at the cost of yielding no resources. The XP boost can be bumped to 87.5% with Lifeform Prayer active. This is why I brought prayer potions and prayer bonus gear. Now there isn't really much strategy here. Just crystallize a teak, then chop it. It does require a lot of attention though. So how does this compare against crystal trees or ivy? Well, crystal trees and ivy are around 110k XP per hour, but they require significantly less attention. I may be a little biased here, but I personally recommend this to people who don't mind sacrificing the ability to AFK for faster XP. Since I did mention that I prefer fast XP over AFK, there are 3 other efficient methods comparable to this. Gobi Bands is the fastest woodcutting XP, aside from buying keys of course, although it can only be done once a day. It's similar to Warbands, but it's a safe PvP activity. Divine Yews are also amazing if you do your divine locations every day. Evil trees are also decent as well. Final comparison. Are there any better trees to crystallize for woodcutting than teaks? Although I heard Arctic pines were slower when the Seren quest was out, I'm aware that it may be faster with the right boosts. I'm not really certain on this, but I'll test this in the future if I do get enough loyalty points for a higher tier lumberjack aura. I just heard that they're decent, but their woodcutting success is quite low compared to teaks. Also, you cannot crystallize trees that do not yield resources, such as crystal, ivy, or divine locations. So here are the following XP boosts. I have the Chronicle book, which basically you activate a 1 hour buff for 5% XP boost. You can override your familiars with this. However, at the time of the upload, it is now discontinued, so don't worry about it. I have full lumberjack outfit for 5% XP, and Wise 3 perk for 3% XP. I also have bonus XP. For those who are wondering what the XP tracker is on the screen, this is from Runemetrics Pro. It does a lot of projections based on XP at a given time frame. So overall, I got 525k XP in 1 hour, with 15 urns teleported. Now not everyone's going to have access to these boosts, so I'll factor out everything except lumberjack outfit and urns. This equates to 256k XP at around 1350 logs cut. Invention Tool XP was around 25.4k. That means that it'll take around 3 hours and 13 minutes to get a level 12 tool, equaling to 142.5k Invention XP per hour. XP rates may vary though. So yeah, thanks for watching and I hope it helps. If I missed anything, feel free to ask.